channel. Today I'm here with a super fun tag video, you guys. This is something I've been meaning to do for a very long time. One of my lovely subscribers requested this video like months ago. It was last year, and I put it down on my ideas list and I couldn't get to it because I had all these other videos to do. I'm finally here. I really want to do this. This is super fun. This is a really fun idea. A perfume for each woman inside of me is the tag, you guys. I believe Maria Colette here on YouTube came up with this idea. If I'm wrong, please let me know. That's what I saw. But if I'm wrong, let me know. I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time. One of my lovely subscribers requested this video a long time ago, months and months ago, you guys. I put it down on my ideas list and I just really couldn't get to it because there were so many other videos to film. But I'm finally here and I'm super excited to do this video, you guys. It's a very, very good idea. I cannot wait. In fact, every time I look at my fragrances, I think about, ooh, this would match such personality, this kind of woman, that kind of woman. You know what I mean? I believe I have about like 12 different types of women, you know, that I will talk about. I have 2 perfumes for each type of woman, so hope you don't mind that. I just never can narrow it down to one, you guys. So before I talk about fragrances for each type of women inside of me, you guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, you guys. We have a lot of fun over there. So let's get to these fragrances for each type of woman inside of me. Hi guys, before I start the video, I have one request. Rose Forever is having a competition, Influencers X Rose Forever, where you can vote for the photo of your favorite YouTube creator, and a lucky subscriber of the winning creator gets a lovely Rose Forever bouquet. This is the photo I submitted. All you have to do is find the Rose Forever post about the competition on their Instagram page and comment below the post with my hashtag @CeylonCleo saying that you vote for me. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's jump into the video. So the first type of woman inside of me is the classy royalty type woman, the woman who belongs to royalty, the queen, the classy person who is nobility or royalty, you know what I mean? So what would be perfect fragrances for such woman? What came to my mind first as soon as I saw that category is the Penhaligon's Elizabethan Rose, you guys. What else could be more royal than this? Look at this seal. That's the Tudor seal with the Tudor rose right there. So basically the inspiration behind this fragrance was royalty, the Tudors. Elizabethan Rose is a very elegant, classy, beautiful perfume that a very elegant woman who belongs to nobility, like a noble woman, or royalty, you know, someone who belongs to royalty, like a queen, somebody who's royal, somebody who's classy, somebody who's elegant would wear this fragrance. Guys, I'm not going to go into perfume notes in this video because it will take forever. This fragrance is the most elegant, classy fragrance ever, you guys. There are, I think, like 3 different types of rose. Like one's rose oil. Basically, I think of this as like Delina without the green sharp rhubarb note, you know, the more elegant version of that without the rhubarb note. Don't get me wrong, I adore Delina, but this is without that sharp green note, rhubarb note cutting through. The rose in here is very light, very airy. It's gorgeous. It would be perfect for someone who is very elegant, who belongs to nobility, royalty. The only thing is it doesn't last as long as I would like it to last, you guys, but I don't mind respraying this. It's such an elegant perfume. I mean, look at that, starting from the bottle. How elegant is that? Beautiful rose fragrance, you guys. Penhaligon's Elizabethan Rose, perfect for royalty or nobility. For the same category, I have another one. This is Fragrance du Bois Oud Rose Intense, you guys. This one is very elegant, very rich, very classy fragrance. This is a oud rose fragrance, but don't be misled by that. The oud in here is very fresh, like very organic, clean oud. The rose is very light and airy, and a fresh note is in here almost that smells like the effect of mint. Like I said, I'm saying the effect of mint because it doesn't smell like mint, you know what I mean? But it has like that sort of like freshness that mint gives things. So it's kind of like a fresh rose in that way, with, you know, some very elegant, classy undertones to it. Really beautiful fragrance. I feel like royalty when I wear this. This is Oud Rose Intense. So the next category that I have here is eccentric woman, the unique woman, the woman that kind of stands out, you know, very eccentric, very unique, very different. She dares to be different. She stands out from the crowd. She's not the average woman that you see. She likes being different and wants to be different and stands out. Very eccentric, very unique type of woman. So for that, I have the first Zadic and Voltaire. This is her. This is a very unique fragrance, you guys. This is not a scent that I often smell on like other women. This is a very, there's something edgy about this fragrance. There's musk in here also. This is basically a whipped cream sandalwood scent with musk in it for that edge. There are more notes in it. I'm not gonna go over everything. I believe there's like a nutty note, chestnut in here as well. But it's a very much a unique fragrance. Not every woman that you see every day would wear this fragrance. There's something very edgy about this fragrance. Very edgy about this fragrance, yeah. This is Zadic and Voltaire. This is her, you guys. I feel very different, very unique. Stand out from the crowd kind of when I wear this fragrance. Next, I have another one that a unique woman would wear. Somebody who dares to be different and doesn't mind standing out from the crowd, you know what I mean? That type of woman. This is Oud Bouquet by Lancome, Maison Lancome line. You know, this is jammy rose. This is very different than anything, from anything I've put my nose on. It stands out. Somebody who's very unique and eccentric would wear this fragrance. This one has praline in it. There's rose in it. There's a bunch of delicious fragrance notes in here. You know, there's oud, there's rose, there's praline. Very yummy fragrance. I'm not gonna, like I said, go through all the fragrance notes today. This one lasts forever. Love this fragrance. I feel very different, unique when I wear this. This is Lancome Oud Bouquet from the Maison Lancome line. Next, I have a romantic, wishful dreamer woman, you know. So for that, I have two fragrances that I think are so romantic. So romantic in my opinion. I feel very romantic. This fragrance, when it was created, the very special note that's in here was selected for that very purpose. This one is one of the latest releases by Kayali. This is Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25, you guys. This one has that gorgeous pink pepper note in there that's supposed to be something that sparks feelings of falling in love in your brain. And it has that gorgeous rose centifolia, beautiful Bulgarian rose, and there's like a bunch of really beautiful other notes in this fragrance, you guys. Very like first date night appropriate, very romantic fragrance. It's very kind of exotic, and at the same time I feel like $1,000,000 when I wear this. I will definitely say this is very much a romantic fragrance, a dreamy fragrance. So this is Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25 for the dreamer, for the romantic dreamer. And I have another one that is just as equally as romantic. If you ask me, I feel very romantic when I wear this fragrance. This is Delina Exclusif by Parfums de Marly. This is different from the original Delina. This doesn't have that sharp rhubarb green note cutting through, which I very much appreciate for different type of feeling and occasion. This one is very romantic, it's that Turkish rose in here with that incense note and all the other delicious notes in here, you guys, the lychee and all that. Very dreamy fragrance. This one is Delina Exclusif by Parfums de Marly. So the next category is very exciting, you guys. These are two fragrances that take me back to like the 1920s to 1940s. the very like international spy kind of, you know, the world war started, that type of time, from starting from the 20s, like the international spy woman kind of days, you know what I mean? First one I have here is the Christian Louboutin Loubiroouge, you guys. This one is the inspiration behind this fragrance, like Christian Louboutin said. He said that he was inspired by cabarets in Paris. This one has only 3 notes, you guys. This has cardamom, iris, and vanilla. Very simple fragrance structure, but there's something very complex about this. I feel like there are more notes in here that they didn't reveal. It almost smells slightly boozy to me in some ways. The cardamom in here is almost like kind of like a boozy. There's a booziness about that cardamom, if that even makes sense. But this cabaret kind of takes me to like the 1920s France, the cabarets, and then it makes me think of like international spy women like Manahari, which, by the way, now the historians say that Manahari was innocent. She wasn't really a spy, but anyway, it makes me think about international spy women. So did I tell you the category I'm talking about is the international spy woman, the mysterious international spy woman? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it very much is a very kind of mysterious international spy woman kind of fragrance to me. This is Christian Louboutin Loubiroouge. And the other one that makes me feel like that is this one, the Kilian Angel's Share. This one also kind of like makes me think of the 1920s for whatever reason, like a woman who's really bold, you know, like the type of woman who would be a spy, would wear this fragrance, international spy woman. It makes me think of like the Great Gatsby for whatever reason, which has nothing to do with spies, but you know, like still makes me think of like a movie about 1930s, 1940s, like later, not exactly the 20s, but coming away from 20s to 30s and 40s. If I were an international spy woman, I would wear this. Absolutely. Very bold, kind of like a woman who's almost like is bold, you know, who acts like a man, you know, would wear this fragrance. This is Angel's Share by Kilian. Next I have Cheerful Happy-Go-Lucky Woman, and I immediately thought of this fragrance when I read that. This one, just looking at the bottle makes me cheerful. The cheerful, happy-go-lucky woman inside of me wants to wear this fragrance. This is My Way by Giorgio Armani, you guys. This is a very light, beautiful kind of tuberose scent. Something pretty about this fragrance. Something very carefree, young about this fragrance. The happy-go-lucky woman inside me wants to wear this. This is a gorgeous white floral. This is mainly a tuberose fragrance, you guys. Again, I'm not going to go through all the fragrance notes. Giorgio Armani, My Way. The other one I would wear, the happy-go-lucky woman inside of me, is another tuberose scent. This is a Velvet Vanilla by Mancera. This one is very like, again, young and bubbly because it smells like bubble gum. You know, the tuberose in here smells like bubble gum. Something very playful about this fragrance. Very, very young, very carefree. The carefree woman inside of me, that's what this appeals to. Beautiful fragrance. The tuberose in here, you know, Mancera's Mantal and Mancera, you know, tend to be synthetic. The tuberose in here, I'm sure, is synthetic tuberose, but because of that, there's something good about it. The bubblegum aspect of tuberose is even more intensified in this because that tuberose is probably not natural. So very bubblegummy, very carefree, very playful. So yeah, this is Mancera Velvet Vanilla. The next category is the mystical creature, the elven queen, the woodland fairy category. You know what I mean? Oh my God, there are only 2 fragrances in this world that I can think of when I think of this category, which is why I had to pick 2 because each one of them actually is one of those things I mentioned. One is like an elven queen and the other one is like a woodland fairy. Okay, you guys know what this is. This is Insolence by Guerlain. This one, you guys, is basically powdery violet candy. This smells like a fairy to me. This is what a fairy must smell like. Honestly, it makes me feel like a beautiful fairy, just, you know, sparkling around, just flying around. Beautiful powdery scent, very much like powdery violet candy. gorgeous. I think about fairies when I see this. It's like fairy dew, beautiful fragrance. There's obviously violet in here, there's iris, there's a bunch of powdery notes in it, you guys. The purple, blue flowers. Love this fragrance, Guerlain Insolence. And then I have another beautiful one that makes me feel like a nymph or an elven queen. You know what I mean? It even looks like it. It looks like a nymph with the, you know, what an elven queen would wear on her head. This is none other than Aura by Mugler, you guys. Look at that bottle. It looks like an elven queen. It makes me feel like a nymph, an elven queen. This one has green nuances in it, green notes in it, and there's vanilla in here. It feels like the morning dew when you're running through a meadow, when you're running through a beautiful woods full of like these beautiful plants and trees with morning dew on them, and you're a nymph, you're running through the forest barefoot. That's kind of how I feel when I wear this fragrance. This is definitely for outdoor events. I would say that this is Aura by Mugler, you guys. One of the most unique fragrances in my collection. I just love that for that reason. So the next one is the Seductress inside of me, you know. So for that, I picked only 2 fragrances that come to my mind that I feel very sexy when I wear these. I have more, but these 2 are the top. So the first one is Scandal by Night, Jean Paul Gaultier. This, you guys, is just like the original Scandal, but with more in it. This has honey in it too, but this has this cherry accord that makes it, you know, super stunning. There are a ton more accords in it. This is honey note, citrus notes, and this has like cherry. There is, I believe, in the base like sandalwood. There is amberwood. There's like white flowers in the middle. There's like pear, I believe, which is a very sexy, juicy, fruity note. Sandalwood, vanilla in the base with amberwood and a bunch of other, like there's tonka bean too. So the vanilla in here is very, very strong. This is basically a sexy date night fragrance for me. That's like what I wear it for, really. Beautiful, sexy fragrance, you guys. Scandal by Night for the Seductress inside of me. So the next one is Tibet by Tiziana Terenzi, you guys. This one is so sexy. Woo! That's the first thing my husband said when he smelled this one. There's a warm sand note in it. This is so sexy. This is perfect for a summer night date, you guys. It's the only time it's really good for. Summertime, I would say nighttime hot date. Very sexy fragrance. If I were to go even more specific, I would say your tropical getaway. You know, you're on a hot day on your beach, tropical getaway. That's the occasion for this. But you can wear this summertime, any summertime date night, you guys. Beautiful. There's exotic florals in here. There's coconut. There's a warm sand note in here. It opens with green notes. There's bergamot. There's like in the middle you get that warm sand note with the gorgeous exotic tropical florals and coconut. In the base you literally get like a candy note, which makes it very sweet and delicious, very adds to that sexiness. And then there's musk and amber in the base with vanilla, you know. It's the perfect sexy fragrance, you guys. Tiziana Terenzi, Tibet, super sexy fragrance for the Seductress inside of me. Next category is independent woman. You know, woman who wants to take charge and take charge of her own life. She depends on no one, no man for sure. She buys her own shoes. She buys her own car. She decides her destiny. You know what I mean? That song. Shoes on my feet, I bought them. Clothes I'm wearing, I bought them. You know what I mean? That kind of woman. So this is for the independent woman inside of me. The woman who takes charge, the woman who decides her own destiny. So the first fragrance I have is Creed Aventus for her. This one is a fruity, fresh fragrance, but it makes me think of a woman who wants to decide her own destiny, basically. This woman is serious but playful at the same time, but she knows what she wants. Do you know what I mean? That kind of woman. Actually happens to be perfect for summertime too. This one is, like I said, a fruity, fresh fragrance. There's like blackcurrant, the juicy blackcurrant note in here. You know, there's patchouli. There's a bunch of other really amazing notes. I'm not going to go into all the notes in here. Very much a powerful kind of fragrance that's perfect for the independent woman, if you ask me. And then there's another one, which happened to be my signature fragrance. It was basically before lockdown for almost a couple of years. This was my, you know, signature fragrance. This is Si Entends. This one is also for that independent woman, you guys. This woman knows what she wants. You know, coincidentally, this one also has that juicy blackcurrant note in it. This one has ambergris in it as well. Very much like a light, fruity, fresh fragrance. There's something very serious about it as well. Same with Creed Avantis for her. A woman who knows what she wants, like the bottle suggests, you know, would wear this fragrance. It was my signature fragrance for a very long time. I've started wearing this again now that it's summertime again. But this can actually be a signature fragrance all year round if you want it to be. This is Si Entends by Giorgio Armani. Next I have the executive, the boss lady inside of me, which I tend to be at work sometimes. But anyways, yeah, I very much think these are good fragrances for the boss lady. You know what I'm saying? Woman in gold, you guys. Very powerful. A woman who demands attention, who commands the room would wear this fragrance. Yeah, this one is a very, like I said, this is kind of nostalgic to me. It actually brings back some scent memories. Yeah, this has like aldehydes, you guys, in here. Aldehyde is no joke, you guys. It demands your attention, that note, fragrance note. There's bergamot here, something citrus about it. There's rose and geranium, freesia in here. There's vanilla, like a huge dose of vanilla in the middle and the base, I believe. There's tonka bean, there's patchouli, there's woody notes in here. Very good, powerful fragrance. A boss lady would wear this, woman in gold. The other boss lady fragrance I have here, you guys, is kind of vintagey. It's a Chanel fragrance. It's my favorite Chanel, actually. Slightly vintagey, but very powerful and commands attention kind of fragrance. This is Coco Noir by Chanel. This one, you guys, is also very much a boss lady fragrance. There's something powerful about this fragrance. Opens with citrus notes. In the middle, you get like rose, geranium. There's like white florals, I believe narcissus and stuff, and there's like peach, I believe, and in the base you get benzoin, tonka bean, and vanilla, so it's very vanilla heavy. There's patchouli, which makes it very strong. There's musk, I believe. There's clove, there's olibanum. So yeah, you guys, it's very much a boss lady fragrance if you ask me. Coco Noir by Chanel. The next woman inside of me is mom, the nurturer. I have 2 babies and I am very much a mom. On Mother's Day and stuff, whenever I spend the day with my children, I wear these fragrances. It makes me feel like a elegant mom. So yeah, these are 2 fragrances which I think are perfect, like nurturing mom type of fragrances. The first one is The Favorite by Penhaligon. This one is a very powdery, beautiful scent, you guys. Very much like iris, violet kind of fragrance. Something about mom nurturing kind of fragrances, I've noticed that there are elegant powdery notes in them, the ones that make me feel like it. This has like blue purple flowers like violet, iris, and it has mimosa and a bunch of other beautiful notes. And in the base, I believe you get ambroxan, which makes it kind of nice and airy with that aquatic kind of hint to it. Yeah, makes me feel like an elegant, you know, mom, you know, like makes me feel like a nurturing mom. This is The Favorite by Penhaligon. The next one is also an iris fragrance, actually, coincidentally. This one is Iris de Radis by the Maison Lancome line. You guys, this one is an iris fragrance. Makes me feel very much like a mom, very calming, like type of presence it makes me, you know, gives me. Like I said, it has that beautiful iris note in here, very powdery, and it literally has sugar in here, you guys. So sweet mom, you know, kind of, you know, powdery, kind of gives that elegant, classy feel to it, calming feel to it. And then there's pink pepper, which is a beautiful bubbly note with like bergamot in the opening. And then there's beautiful white florals, and then in the base you get like vanilla. There's orris, I believe, which is another powdery note, and a bunch of other really good, amazing notes. Yeah, it makes me feel like a mom, nurturing kind of mom. This is Iris de Radis by Maison Lancome, the Lancome fragrance. So the next category is superhero woman, you guys. So these are the 2 that came to my mind. They're kind of powerful, mysterious kind of quality to them. There's something very powerful about these fragrances. The first one is Narciso for Her by Narciso. This one, you guys, is definitely a very powerful, you know, it's a musky fragrance, obviously from the house of Narciso. It opens with osmanthus, bergamot, I think an African orange flowers. It has that powerful musk and amber in the middle, which makes it very powerful if you ask me. Musk is a super powerful note, and the amber is like a resinous note that's kind of powerful with a little bit of gourmand kind of nuances to it. And then there's a huge dose of vanilla and patchouli in here, which makes it even stronger, and vetiver brings a slight touch of, like, you know, like an earthiness to it. Very powerful fragrance if you ask me. If I were a superhero, this is the kind of fragrance I would probably wear. The next one is very mysterious as well, very kind of there's a powerful quality about this fragrance. It's a very dark kind of rose fragrance. The superhero woman in me, the one that goes out there and wants to rescue the world kind of woman inside of me would want to wear this fragrance. This is Kayali Elixir. This one is a, like I said, a dark rose fragrance, you know, kind of like invokes those kind of feelings inside of me. You know, it's like a very dark, mysterious rose fragrance. The superhero woman in me, like the woman who wants to go rescue the world, wants to wear this fragrance. Something very mysterious about this, you know. This is rose, and there's like a red apple note in here. I believe there's amber, there's vanilla. Something about those fragrance notes in the composition here makes it like a very dark kind of rose fragrance. This is Kayali Elixir 11. Then last category is the adventurous woman inside of me, the woman who wants to go out there and do stuff, you know, like conquer the world, just, you know, get out there, be out there doing stuff. It's kind of like also my party fragrances, you guys. This is La Nuit xoxo and La Nuit xoxo a la Folie. These are both like my party fragrances, you guys. Like I said, these are, the fragrance composition is very complex in here. There's coffee in here, there's, I believe, praline. There's a slew of really amazing fragrance notes in here. This one is a La Folie version, is a little bit more vanilla centric. There's a lot more vanilla in here, a huge dose of vanilla. No coffee in this one, but they're pretty much like the same kind of vibes. So yeah, to me, the adventurous woman who wants to go out there, do stuff. Those are the fragrance the adventurous woman inside of me wants. So yeah, you guys, I talked about 2 fragrances for each woman inside of me. I hope you guys enjoyed my picks, and I feel like I picked really appropriate ones for each type of woman inside of me. And you guys, all those women are inside of me. I have each of those qualities from each of those type of women. I'm the mom, I'm the seductress, I'm the, you know, the elegant, classy woman, I'm the international traveler, the mysterious woman, the woman who wants to rescue the world. All of those types of women are inside of me. All those characteristics are inside of me, you guys. So this was a super fun video to film. I really enjoyed picking fragrances for this tag. Thank you to the creator of this tag. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and then click that notification bell so YouTube will notify you every time I upload with this type of fun videos, so you won't miss any of my content. So I will see you guys in my next video.